Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of SWE Gaming. Let's play Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories. We are going to knock out the third floor in this episode, which for us will be the Olympus Coliseum. Much like the second floor, I'll show you a few fights just so you know some of the enemies that are on this floor. But we'll get through most of the rooms pretty quickly just to get the story. Take care of the boss fight and then exit the room. I don't think there's going to be a little fight after we exit the floor like there was with the first floor and not with the second. The later floors tend to have the boss fights at the end of each, but not early on. What's interesting here is they actually have things for you to do. Unlike the first Kingdom Hearts games, where they were just tournaments, you actually get to move around a bit. There's enemies that are supposed to be like Olympus Coliseum enemies. Which in the original game, there weren't any enemies that were Olympus Coliseum specific, per se. You'd have some bosses that you couldn't fight anywhere else, but all of those were in tournaments. Now, unlike the first Kingdom Hearts games where, there were tournaments here, we're not going to have any tournaments. We're just going to get through this floor pretty quickly, fight Hades, and call that a successful floor. It's a shame we don't get to fight Cerberus in this game like we did in the first Kingdom Hearts. I thought that was a pretty fun fight for the fights there. I do think, if I remember right though, we fight Cloud again. But as you can see, Cloud has lost his memories too. Which is weird because it's just supposed to be a figment of Sora's imagination. So how this is going on without Sora seeing it, beyond me. Now you can interact with a few of these things, like you can bust a column or two. Occasionally they'll drop some items. Agrabah was dropping the 3 wishes Keyblade. Here we'll start seeing the... I can't remember the name of it. It's the Keyblade that you get specific to Olympus Coliseum. If I see it, it'll jog my memory. So I haven't seen any new enemies yet, but we will soon. There we go. So, although these enemies were in the deep jungle, you don't play the deep jungle in this game. So instead, they threw these enemies here in Olympus Coliseum. And I already have the Blue Rhapsody enemy card, so I made sure to defeat them first to try to get an enemy card from the Bouncy Wilds or Power Wilds, but odds are that's not going to happen unless you're farming for them. Let's see, what'll be a good card for us, just to make it fast. a lot of those. Again, we're just going to get through these rooms pretty quickly, just to progress the story. I'll go back and farm some stuff on my own, but you guys don't have to sit through that. We'll need to come back to that door. That's one of the later ones. Oh, get back here. Still just a kingdom key, though. No, 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 no. Son of a gun. You are able to run from fights, but I figure since we're in it, we might as well get the little bit of experience that comes along with it. And again, there's always that slight hope that we get an enemy card out of it. But it's not that likely. I know to avoid using the premium room if I have to go up, because that ladder will slow me down. And the blue rhapsodies will interfere with our climbing, so... Okay, that's the room to rewards, which we can't interact with because we don't have the room to rewards card. So instead we just have to continue on through. This may be it for us. I do want to interact with the... I want to interact with the barrels because there's those barrel spiders that are very difficult to come across. And you also need an enemy card drop from them if you're trying to fully complete the game. I already have a blue rhapsody, I don't need that. Of course, you do all that farming, and then you get a card you don't need. Please go away, Shadow. Okay, that's our last door. So now we know where all the other doors are. We just gotta find the leading door. If we paused and looked at our map, we'd know where to go, but Olympia, that was the name of the Keyblade. Olympia, that was the name of the Keyblade. So here I'm not sure if we're going to fight Cloud, or if it's just another cutscene right now. If you remember his prelim course, you were just breaking barrels, so how that was difficult is beyond me. I'm not really sure why we've got those little rules. We're just going back from room to room, so it's not like there's anything we can really do here. A few more barrels. None of them would be barrel spiders, but oh well. I gotta check where we are again. Alright. So we essentially unlocked every room we need. So we'll just have to go back to the corresponding rooms to progress the story. Which won't take too long. As you can see, I'm starting to get a pretty decent stock of rune cards. Same thing will happen to you if you're fighting some enemies. It's not too much you can do, you just have to progress through the game, you fight the fights. Hopefully you get some enemy cards along the way, but most of the time you're going to get those rune cards. So, after we end up fighting Cloud, we're going to get a summon card for Cloud. So he works a little bit differently than he did in the first game, where we'll actually be able to use him a bit. Again, it's something I won't do, because his cards are pretty useless.
Come on, give me your best shot. Is that the best you can do?
Donald! Heal! Fire! Freeze! Freeze! Heal!
Oh!
Donald!
I forgot I had a 0 card. It's always good to have a 0 card in stock because you never know when your enemy's going to do something that you can't counter unless you have a 0. Like that. Oh. But we're almost done with the fight, not too much more for us to go.
Fire! Freeze! Heal! Take this! Gotta keep going.
And there's our win. I knew as soon as I got that stun impact we were good. Because almost all the enemies in the game have a stun. Well, can be stunned, sorry. And once you stun them, you can set up any sleight you need to. He was just one hit away after that, so it didn't really matter what we did. We're Real fast, I think I have a few more cards I can add here. I do. We might as well improve our deck while we're here. Nothing fancy, just added myself a few attack cards. The Maverick Flare, although it's pretty nice, it's only got an attack strength of 1, so it's not very useful yet. 3 wishes. Yeah, we could throw a couple of those on. Just trying to set ourselves up for the boss fight with Hades. And you know what? If we've got room for it, which we do, let's add one more Blizzard on there. We gotta make sure we don't use fire, because if we use fire, then we will be essentially healing him when we attack. But Blizzard should be pretty strong against him. That's one thing you gotta keep an eye out for. I had a pretty good stacked deck on one playthrough of this, but wasn't really paying attention in terms of what I was doing. And just like I'm not paying attention right now with my cards. But when I had gotten into the boss fight, I ended up healing him about 1.5 health bars and then lost the fight because I had healed him instead of doing damage to him and just being careless. Because I knew the boss fight was coming, I just, again, was not paying attention. I think Hades is one of my favorite bosses in the Kingdom Hearts series. And you do get to face him multiple times, which is pretty nice. I think if it takes until Rule 6 to say there are no rules, there are plenty of rules.
Take this!
Feel the heat. Take that. Take that. Feel the heat.
Heal!
Take that. Take that.
Freeze! There! Funnel!
That's it. That's it. Take
Back off! Heal! Yeah!
Take that.
That's why I hate Donald, because Donald cast fire and it healed him, and now I'm upset.
Take that.
Heal.
Take that. Take that.
Stupid.
Take that.
Okay. Goofy will be okay.
Yeah.
Goofy Tornado's pretty nice, as long as Hades doesn't break it.
That's it.
Oh,
That's
come
it.
on!
Freeze. Heal.
That's it. That's it. Take that.
We're doing okay.
Take that. Take
Freeze. Heal.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, good thing we got Pluto here, because we're getting a little short on cards.
Power.
So if he can dig something up for us, we'll be okay. Ah!
Take that. Feel the heat.
Okay, that's bad. Especially when the camera angle's a little rough. We don't even need that much more to beat him.
That's it.
Yeah. Fire.
Shoot! Just freaking heal
Take
him.
that.
Heal.
Take that.
Oh boy.
Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that.
Yeah. Rah.
Take that. That's it. That's it.
Heal. Courage.
Come on, Pluto, be a good boy here. There we go.
Take that. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
This isn't happening.
Because I'm not taking the time to really improve my deck, these fights are a little more challenging than they should be. But I'm also playing on Proud Mode, so it is going to be a little more difficult. Sora's Story, you have the ability to adjust your deck quite frequently, and you really need to do so because you won't be able to defeat things without adjusting your deck. Riku's game, his deck is set as you progress, so there's no adjusting you can do, and you can beat it as is. Here's where we should get the Cloud Summon card. Nope, Cloud's too cool for that. Did that just go through the floor? I've never seen that happen. And yet I still got the card. Okay, beats me. So here we just should get more cutscenes. I don't think we're going to have another boss fight.
Why bring that up?
I had to be sure that I hadn't forgotten him.
How'd that go for you?
Good. I remembered where I had justified the king.
Well, I remember that too. The king helped save everything by staying on the other side of the door to darkness, I think.
You got it, Goofy.
And me? I'm looking for Riku. He was with the king when the door closed.
Well, they still remember that much.
I guess there's no way we'll forget the most important memories.
That's good, because I don't want to forget.
However, they are starting to forget their memories about what happened in the other Disney worlds, as you can tell. Traverse Town, they remembered Leon and Yuffie and Aerith pretty quickly, but they're forgetting everyone else.
Intrigued by this Sora kid.
Are you telling me you're not Larxene?
Haven't decided yet. I think what intrigues me more is what you see in him.
There was a time he became a Heartless. And if one becomes a Heartless...
They lose their minds and their feelings. They're consumed by the darkness.
Right, but not Sora. He held on to his feelings even as a Heartless. And there's only one other man who's been able to do just that.
So yeah, they're talking about how
It's the
Sora's,
strength
I
of his
guess,
heart.
special. But at the same time, when Kairi turned into a
That's
Heartless,
what
she
interests
didn't turn
you.
into
Why
a
the
Heartless, she
Keyblade
just lost her
shows
heart.
Sora's heart.
To unlock the mysteries of the heart. Isn't that the organization's mission?
I do kind of like Axel. Although he's an enemy, he's not really evil. And we'll face him a few more times in Reach and Memories, and he will make some appearances in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well.
What would it have been?
So if you're a fan of him, good, you'll get to see more of him. If you don't like him, sorry, he's sticking around for a while.
I really am losing my memories. But whatever they were, they couldn't have been very important memories, right?
Right. Or else I don't think you would have forgotten it. Look,
What is it?
a good luck charm Kairi gave me. It's special to her, so I promised that I would return it. I'll never forget making that promise. It's why I could never forget Kairi. Am I right, Kairi? Huh? Oh?
Sora's losing it.
Do I know? That girl?
Hey, Sora! Where did you go?
Sorry, never mind.
We better keep going.
So good, we got to take care of the third floor, which for us was Olympus Coliseum. You have some freedom, you can choose a different floor because you've got some cards that you can kind of work with for now. But that'll take care of this video. If you like the video, click the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. Comments are always welcome. And I'll see you guys next time.